Never did I think I was going to be posting a Sims build tour. But the Oberly Art Center is a build I recently did. It's a small business. And I love it, and I want to share it. And I don't think anybody's going to watch this, but hey, it is art. It's architecture. It's design. It's interior decorating, interior design. It's color. It's, yeah. So, I love this game. I've been playing Sims as long as I can remember. I played Sims 2 to an insane point and an insane amount. Used to stay up until 4 a.m. on the regular playing Sims 2 and not even noticing it was that late. Absolutely love these games. I play them on the daily. And this is, well, my Sim character, if anybody cared to see it, in his apartment that I've been building up towards and whatnot. But we are going to take you on the tour of what I call the Oberly Creative Commune. It's a art center, but not the art center they do in Sims because it doesn't include films. So there's a whole film studio, editing bay, etc. So we're going to show you that and enjoy. So after an extremely long loading time, we go to, I do not know how to, it's the love one. I don't know how to pronounce this thing. Sidada and Marada. I put it over here. I do not remember what the original lot was called. But we will go into build mode and I will show it to y'all. I think this build was about, I think it took me about 12 hours. I think it was about a 12-hour build. I actually did try to film it as a speed build, but my computer is just old. I need to upgrade it, so it just couldn't really handle it. I'd love to stream Sims one day, but that requires upgrading a computer, so not quite there, but one day. Welcome to the Oberly Creative Commune. I'm actually pretty proud of how this little front entrance fountain came out. I built out this lake. It did not have a lake when it started. I think the only tree that actually is from the original is this pink one back here and this guy, this front one that ended up in the water, which I fought against this game trying to delete it when I was building the water, and like I wanted it in there, and it tried to delete it like 14 times, but hey, it's in there. I think it looks good. Probably the best foliage I've done. That's the front. Here's your front and side view. We got a back patio area and a little fire pit area, because gotta have a fire pit. I'm from the Midwest, from St. Louis. Obviously, I'm from St. Louis. Gotta have a fire pit. Especially when you're doing like creative things with people and you're gonna be, you gotta have somewhere to go and hang out. And right on through the front entrance. Alright, so this is actually right into the shop. So the idea behind this whole building is that my sim, I love painting. Obviously, that's the whole point of my channel, normally. My sim, in like this canon in my head, I guess the story of my Sims world, he moved into painting for his career and built out this building. So he now can teach classes in this area over here, which I will show you in detail. But he also has basically an area for every other art as well. So the idea is that I always thought that like the art center in Sims 4 was very like restricted. Like you have to hit these very specific arts, and I don't know, it just felt weird. And with the small business, you can kind of very finely tune and tweak these businesses. Like I have a character called Masha Rose, who is our Indiana Jones character. It's Indiana Rose's antique shop. So they go on the Tomari adventures through the jungle, they get the artifacts, they do the archaeology things, that's like their whole thing. and then they have this specialty shop of artifacts and stuff, and they're the Indiana Jones of the world. So with this, it's kind of the painting art center of my world. Does that make sense? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Headcanon stuff is for me, really. And that's kind of the thing with Sims, is it is kind of for me. I do love this game. It is kind of my comfort game. But whatever. So this is the shop. I have a few cameras and stuff. Obviously, filmmaking. I figure I would probably sell camera gear if I could. And then drawing tablets and whatnot. You got some paintings that not only my sim has done, but ones that he has mentored have done also go on here. So they're for sale as well. These are just gnomes I was trying to get rid of from my household because I have a gnome house with that apartment. More paintings. I love this. I don't know when they added this like draping light thing, but I love it. I absolutely love like fairy lights and lights in general. I have many lights hanging up throughout our home, so absolutely love that they have this as kind of like a right over the downstairs kind of entrance but not kind of thing. So I like how that worked out. And then this is the main room. So this is like the main reason I decided to build this. I went to an art college. I graduated with a film degree from Watkins College of Art. I absolutely love my time there. Some of my best friends, even to this day, I met there. Most of them, actually. And I wanted to capture, as best I could in the Sims world, that magic. Because Watkins was very much a school designed and taught by artists. Like, these were professionals in their field that were teaching us. It was everything you need without it being, I don't know, that university just space for space and big for big and trying to show off. And I was trying to capture that, I guess. Like, kind of embracing the tight-knit, messy world of art, because that was so beautiful at Watkins, and I absolutely look back at that with such admiration and love. So with that in mind, obviously messy, the floor messy. I'm actually probably going to even add more splatter everywhere because I just love it. I love splatter. But yes, so the idea is this is kind of the teacher's palette here. So this is the rolling one. This is the one that can be moved with the rolling cart. And then this is the kind of the wall where they have their supplies and whatnot. Obviously, we have the drying rack for the class. And then here is the first of 3 still life setups. So obviously, you can change all these out, mix out the different things on the different stool and whatnot. So this was just the one I was messing with. But you have 3 of them. So you have one on each side here. One with the statue. And then one with that still life. And then we have one in the corner as well. So over here. So kind of the idea is that you have a center point, but you have anywhere that you can work from. Like, you as the artist who would be learning, you could move this canvas right here and paint this. You could move it next to the teacher and paint this. You could do the same here, where you could be painting over here, etc., etc. So the idea is that there's a lot of things you could choose to paint. There's an option to just watch and follow along, almost like a Bob Ross style thing. And it's just supposed to be messy, fun, free, and have everything that a sim could need, or a person, to go in there, learn, paint. Each like little station and area, I gave one of these cool like cubby, like smock hanging things that they got in the studio packs. They have obviously the rolling pallets, storage area, and the what's it called? I have one right there. Why can't I think of it? Easel. The easels as well. And then I love these little like very like loose inspiration boards that they added. They're very cool, and I love them as decoration. So you got like 6 different stations for that. You got these different paintings that are like the in progress clutter that you can do in The Sims now. These are big posters, but I just thought they were really cute with the pink, purple hot dog and the rain. I just thought they were cool. So obviously a huge drying rack, which I wish I had in real life. That'd be amazing. Yeah, so this is kind of the painting room. You have a rolling drying rack as well over here. And this is kind of a fun detail. I left this one next to the degree for like my character, I guess in real life as well. I think you can kind of see it. It's like right above that computer. But like I kind of buried it in the corner with this like perfectly new, never used smock thing. Like for some reason this became like the storage area, even though it could definitely be used to paint. Just thought that was kind of funny, a funny little detail. Obviously the dirty sink. And then we go into the second room. But in this room, this is kind of for the, I guess you would say the physical arts. So this has, let's see, it has a craft table, it has gemology, so jewelry making, it has a lot of pottery stuff, it has woodworking, candle making, so anything that I could fit in here from The Sims that is for just like that physical 3D art that I as a person am terrible at, but appreciate a lot. I wanted to give them like a very like hard metal, do what you need to do, hard work, here's your tools, go. Very like kind of makerspace-esque, where you just have anything you could need in a space where you can kind of tear it up and do what you need to do. You got your tools. Yeah, it's a very kind of utilitarian? No. Very like art utility room? I don't know. Next, let's show you the outside area, since the last area is the film area, which I'm super proud of because Sims is not very good for film. This is very simple. I just kind of kept it clean. Very wood on wood, steel, you know, kind of outside basic stuff with heaters. Just a nice little porch. Somewhere to rest, somewhere to relax. A little bit of rock decoration, the fire pit as I mentioned earlier, and then the lake. Now this is also just a nod to my alma mater, which is no longer there, Watkins College of Art. It was on a lake. We lived and went to school on a lake. It was really cool. So, can't make a lake, obviously. Made a pond. It's kind of I love water, but it's also just Watkins. Yeah. Alright, let's do the film room, yeah? I made a cute little quick bathroom. Just, you know, gender neutral. Just, gotta go. Record player. Nothing crazy. Alright. Bink. Go on down to the film room. So, but I kept it kind of basic. I have the photography lighting set up, which I think is really cool with the infinity wall. Added my own secondary infinity wall with a camera. Obviously, some overhead lights you would be able to control in this idea of a setting. This is kind of a gear corner is the idea, to go with the gear like hanging thing they have, which is one of my favorite things, to have the 5-in-1 reflector and the couple tripods and stuff. It's just, and even the like gels to change the color and stuff. It's just like, yeah, all right, you guys kind of, yeah, that's realistic. Yeah, I like it. But I put some of those big like show lights just to kind of represent what we had at Watkins, which was literally studio lighting. It was like huge rails like that we could control. It was so cool. Watkins was so cool. And this is literally like an in-home living room set, like a fake living room. Fake windows, you know, with just curtains. Literally the type of thing we had. But here's some editing base is the idea. So you have the big screen TV for a lot of professional editors have. An overhead monitor for viewing with the client. So they're not like looking at the small screen over your shoulder. It's just a little easier. So that's the kind of the idea there. And then I put in the actual video station itself because it has an editing panel and a sound mixer, and it's, you know, the most accurate looking film setup. So that is the Overly Creative Commune. I'm pretty proud of this build. I love all the colors. I don't think I overdid it. I think it's nice and muted in like the tone of the actual building. I think the shape of the building is actually pretty good, and I'm usually pretty bad at that. Can I just say, I love the glass like ceilings, and I love that actually like shows you the accurate. We've come so far in The Sims. It's so good. People complain about it, I know, but like, I play Sims 2 and Sims 4. Like, I play Sims 2 Castaway too. Anyway, thanks for anybody who watched this. Yeah, I guess let me know if you want me to do another one. I would love to show you some of my other builds. I've built a casino called the Apollo Casino. I've built the antique store. Like I said, I've built multiple houses I could show. Man, a whole restaurant. My character also was a celebrity chef at one point because I wanted to do the culinary track. So I built out a like Asian Chinese ramen shop called the Red Lotus. I could show that. Yeah, lots of stuff. I do a lot of Sims with my daughter, so I build a lot and could show a lot. So let me know. And yeah, thanks y'all. I know this wasn't a normal video, and it's not my normal art because it's not painting, but anyway. Thanks guys. Hope you're good. Peace. I'm editing this right now. I'm editing the video you're watching. And I just realized as I'm editing this, I made an art college. I didn't make an art center. I made a mini, tiny, close-knit art college where you can learn all the different kinds of art like the one I went to. And I'm almost tearing up because I didn't even realize I did it. And that's just... I hate what happened with Watkins, and I don't know. I feel like I did this to, like, I don't know. I just realized that's what this is. So that's what I'm going to call it. It's an art college, and I'm going to change the name of it. I don't want to call it the Overly Art College. You know what? One of my favorite teachers at Watkins was Steve Womack. And let's do the W thing like Watkins. So let's call it the Womack College of Art. There we go. That's what I'm gonna call this. So shout out Steve Womack.